Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mudimba, and thank you very much for taking your precious time to just watch this video. I really appreciate you, and thank you very much to those who've already subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed on this channel, please do consider subscribing. And while you are doing that, just watch a few videos, like a few videos, and leave a few comments. I'll really be grateful. So for today's video, I decided to invite 3 of my good friends. So I'll allow them to introduce themselves just before we get into anything else. Guys, you're on. We'll start with ladies first, of course.
My name is Emakwata Sixto Silwimba. I'm from Tanzania. I'm very happy to be here.
Hi.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi guys, I'm Tando. I'm from SA. Take it, Howie.
Hello, I'm Howell from Ghana. I'm glad to share my thoughts.
Thank you very much, guys, for being here. So for today's video, just before I get into anything else, let me just introduce guys. We have Immaculate from Tanzania, Tando from South Africa, and Howell from Ghana. Just a tip, we are all in medical school, so we are all medical students. We are all in the same university. So just to kick us off, today's topic is motivation. And sort of to put it in brackets, we are going to be talking about, does motivation come from within, or does it depend on the environment around you? I personally feel like that's a very interesting topic. So we are all in medical school, and if you think about it, we always hear stories of how med school is hard, it's difficult, you don't sleep, you're constantly studying, and gosh, this can get into your mind, and it can sort of destroy your dream of even studying medical school. So how did you guys motivate yourself to come into med school with all these things, stereotypes moving around there, that it's difficult? I'm not saying it's not difficult, but when you hear such stories, you are convinced that it's gonna be too hard, so you end up not going. So how did you guys motivate yourself into coming to med school? Do you wanna start with that?
Yeah, I think I'll start. And Martin Luther King said, I have a dream. And in order to achieve that dream, you have to face any obstacle. And medical school is an obstacle that we have to face to achieve the dream that we want. So it's being difficult. Yes, it's difficult. Engineering is difficult. Everything is difficult, but in order to achieve that dream, you have to pass through the school. Yeah.
Emma, what's your thought on that?
The way Howard said, like, in life everything is difficult, I agree with him. Like, for you, like, you have to have your dream, like what purpose do you want to have in life. So you should agree with every obstacle, and they say, like, whenever you face challenges, you should stand up and face it so that you move forward.
It's Tando?
For me, I feel like it is hard, as they both said that everything in life is hard, but one thing that actually always stuck with me is what my mom told me, which was failing is not an issue, but what you do after it is what matters. So it's hard, yes, but the effort that I put, the pushing that comes after my failure, that's what counts. So
Yeah.
For
me.
Those are some good thoughts. You guys want to add on anything else?
Yeah, I feel like on Tando was said about failure, like my dad always told me about this quote, like saying, like, you should always tell yourself, like, failure is not my destiny. Like, no retreat, no surrender, and failure is not my destiny. That's it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, now that we are in med school, wait, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, and if you want to achieve something good, you should be prepared to face any obstacle, face any difficulty. Try to push rocks. Try everything you need to do to achieve what you want. I think that's
So now that we are in medical school, guys, I've experienced this, like, if not even every morning, like, you have lots of assignments and classes waiting for you. Like, what motivates you guys to get up in the morning? Like, what motivates you to literally pull yourself out of bed? Because Russia is cold. When we come here, guys, it's cold. And the heat.
extremely cold.
And the heat, like, What
know, right?
motivates you guys to get out of bed? Because sometimes you tell yourself, you know what, today I'm just gonna sleep. Like, I don't want to go to school. I cannot walk into the snow just to go and catch that bus. Like, what pushes you guys to leave that bed and just, go to school, go for your classes?
Well, for me, I didn't travel like about 50,000 miles to come and be sleeping in Russia. You get it?
Yeah.
So why travel all the way here and come and sleep? So you have to get up and do what you have to do to achieve what you have to achieve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Immaculate. For time though, who wants to take that one first?
For me, I feel like the thing that motivates me to stand up, like how I said, like you can't come all the way. Like I come from Tanzania, there's medical schools, but I came all the way from Tanzania here to Russia. So for me to be sleeping, I just feel like I'm not comfortable. So that thing makes me like thinking where I come from. Like always my dad tells me like you should say like like you should know where am I coming from, what is my background, what are my family expecting of me. So for me to stand up in the morning and say I'm going to school, it's all about like when I look where I come from and what are my dreams. So that pushes me very, very much.
Good stuff right there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very, very good.
Yeah. For me, it's a thing of, I feel like I've pushed so hard to be in medical school generally. And for me to get the opportunity to be here, I'm not going to like put it to waste. Like I got to use it. I got to wake up in the morning. And my parents have done they've done a lot for me to be here. And I got to put in some work. Like, I'm so far away from home, and I just can't come here and just sleep. This is a lifetime opportunity. I gotta put it to like work.
Well,
That's how I feel.
like for me personally, one thing that pushes me out of bed, I actually not like the hostel setup. Not that, when you see someone else studying, it also pushes you to do that. Not that we should study because someone else is studying. That's not what I'm saying. But if the people around you should be able to motivate you. Like sometimes even your roommates should motivate you. Sometimes it's hard because you wake up and you really want to study that day, and you wake up and you see your roommate is sleeping and you see people sleeping. That can, it can just tell you, just sleep. They are also sleeping. Why can't you sleep? One thing that really, really makes me stay woke, it's just the sacrifice our parents are going through to bring us to this country. The amount of money they are paying, the amount of money they remove every month, just to bring us to this place, to make sure that we have everything we need. And just the thought, like what Howard said, man, you came all the way from Africa, all the way from Tanzania, Ghana, South Africa to come and sleep in Russia, like that really shows how you don't have a goal for your life. Like you should look at your life like, where do I wanna see myself in 5 years? Do I wanna see myself I'm not saying it's a bad job, being a teller in a shop, or do I wanna see myself, having gone through med school and I'm working in my dream career? That's some of the things that keep me awake. Okay, let's go back to medical school again. You see how, I'm sorry, we are medical students, guys, so we have to, that's one of the things we can relate to. So look at med school itself.
That's our foundation.
Yeah, look at med school itself. There's a lot of hard stuff here. Like, it's not easy. Sometimes you end up failing some tests. You fail Russian, you fail anatomy, you fail histology. What pushes you up from that failure? Like, yes, you failed the test. What are you going to do from there? Like, what makes you guys, although you failed that test, what do you do afterwards? Like, what motivates you to continue?
Well, failure is not an option. So, and in order to achieve whatever you want to achieve, if you fail, you have to get up. If you fail at the first instance, will your future self be happy with the decision that you took? You failed and you gave up. Will you be happy in the future that, oh, I should have done this, but I didn't do this? Are you happy now? My future self won't be happy with me, so I just get up. Even if I have failed this paper, I try to pass it so that my future self will be very happy with me.
Okay. Tando?
Yeah. For me, I feel like failure is not an option. If I fail now, my mistakes there have to like help me move on. Like I failed this test. Okay, learn from that mistake. Then work on my new ones. Like, for me, I aim for the stars. Like, up is where I go. If I have like a few bumps down, like up the road, it's cool with me. Carry on moving. That's what matters. If you have a small mistake, it's a mistake. You fix it. You can't be stuck on one position.
For me, since my school time, like when I fail, like I always know where I went wrong. Sometimes it's either I didn't prepare very well, or sometimes I didn't study at all. So whenever I fail, that's what I do, is correcting my mistake, because I believe a mistake is not a mistake, but repeating a mistake is a mistake.
Yeah.
So whenever that thing happens, for you should first of all realize the mistake. What did I do? And most of us, we students, we don't like accepting. Like, for me, I believe like if you prepare for something, it's not gonna let you down, no matter what. So first of all, you should understand what made me fail. Then what are the solutions for this? Maybe I didn't study, I didn't prepare. Then you have to look on that, then make solution on that. Then next time you're gonna do better. Because I believe whenever you study, it's not gonna go on waste, no matter what. As long as you started really studying and not just looking on your book. Yeah.
Something's gotta give.
Yeah, I think I agree with what Immaculata said. Yeah, failure is not an option. So you just have to put in that effort to achieve whatever you want. And people should also know that the weather in Russia is very good for sleeping.
Yeah.
That's waking up in the morning.
I will always tell us in
Sleep.
the hostel, sleeping
So I
is
always
for
tell
the
my
weak.
friends, sleep is for the weak.
It's for the weak.
Yes.
Everything
For the
is
weak.
for the weak.
Listen,
Yeah.
Yeah,
sleep is for the weak.
When you
Howard always
sleep-
told me that. I take it as a joke, but it's real clicks
Yeah.
in my
It's
head.
for the weak.
Like, it's true. Sleeping is for the weak.
yeah, because the
Because
weather in
when
Russia
you
is absolutely
Yeah,
amazing
but-
for sleeping.
It's perfect.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's
like
perfect.
that statement, sleeping is for the weak, it makes sense, because just check around, like most of the rich people around the world, like if you when you hear from them, they tell you most of the time they don't sleep. Maybe they'll sleep maybe like 6 hours or what, but most of the time they're waking. But for us who are still here, we just sleep. Then when Howard tells that sleeping is for the weak, I strongly agree with him. Like,
Yeah.
sleeping is for the weak, because rich people, they never sleep.
Yeah.
They wake very
They are
hard.
weak.
You know how in life we all have something that motivates us. Like, what are your 3 things? At least name 3 things that motivate you. Like when you feel like giving up, or when you feel like you are just done for. What are the 3 things that make you go back to your faith? What pushes you to go on?
Well, for me, I think one is my family, myself, and the things I want to do for myself. Those are the 3 things that motivate me.
Emma?
Me, number 1, my background, like my family. Second, what I've always wanted, like the thing that I feel like it will make me happy. And third, what I want to do for the society. Keeps me moving.
Tanda?
For me, I'm just like the others. First thing, family. Like, for my family, number 1. And then secondly, it'll be my dream. Like, I want to become a doctor, so this is what you gotta do. You gotta work. And then thirdly is the reason why I want to become a doctor. So those are the 3 things. I want to become a doctor because I want to help people. I want to try and better. I want to have like a hand in the society. I want to help the society. So that's the third thing. So those 3 things are what keep me going.
Well, for me, of course, the top of the list is my family. The sacrifices that they have made for me just to be here, that also keeps me going. And number 2, I feel like it has to be my future. What do I want for my future? What things do I want to accomplish? If I see myself 10 years from now, do I want to be struggling with my life? Do I want to be struggling where my next meal is going to come from? I want to live a life that I can be proud of. I want to have achievements in life that I can be proud of. And number 3, generally, is just I want to feel a sense of accomplishment, you know? Like, that keeps me going. Like, not to I don't know how to, like, accomplishment in a sense that what have I accomplished for myself, for my family, and for the community, like what Tando said. I want to, be proud that I'm a person that I've at least, offered something to humanity. I've at least I've given something back, like, you get it. That's one of the things that will really, really keep me going.
Yeah.
What about motivation, you guys? Like, let's just answer the question of the question in the title of this thing. Does motivation come from within, or does it depend on the environment around you? That's quite a complex statement.
It is. I think it comes from both.
Yeah.
First, you have to be self-motivated to achieve something, and also the environment, like where you come from let's say your family. They expect something from you. You get. Even if like a title that you achieve after achieving something in your community, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
You get a good name. A good name is also very important. It motivates you to do something very important. Yeah, that's, I think, and from within, I think if you really want to achieve something, you have to be self-motivated. That's, I think it's in physiology or histology will tell you that the structural and functional units of an organ. So self-motivation is the structural and functional units to achieve something. Yeah.
Well, Mr. Doctor, you want to see, guys? Tando, what's your thought on that? Like, does motivation come from within, or does it depend on the environment around you?
For me, it's everything has to start with yourself.
Yeah.
Like, everything has to start with yourself. Because if you go out and you seek for motivation outside, it's not always gonna go your way. Because, like the example that you made of, for now we're in quarantine, so we're all indoors, and then I wake up, my roommate is sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay, my roommate is sleeping, but I want to study. So if I was getting my motivation from my roommate, I'll also sleep.
Yeah.
So motivation starts with yourself. Like, people should understand that everything starts with yourself. Self-love, self-motivation, everything starts with you.
Yeah, it literally does.
So for me,
everything does.
Yeah. So motivation starts with yourself, and then you have extras. Like for me, sometimes I don't want to study. There'll be a day that I don't want to study. And then I'll just go to Emma's room, open the door, and like, what you doing? If I find a study, I'm like, oh, okay, I need to study also. But I think self-motivation is is the most important. Yes, your family also does play a part in your motivation on like giving you that drive that like you gotta keep on working. Like you have people who are relying on you. Sometimes that might be heavy to carry, but you can just like it can be motivational at times.
Yeah, it seems like we lost Tando. But anyway, we'll continue. Just the last question. What quotes do you guys have that motivate you? Well, I can tell you one of mine. It's by what's Albert Einstein. Creativity is intelligence having fun. I love that quote because it tells me that while you're studying, while you're motivating yourself, don't be so hung up on achieving that goal that you are miserable, like you are just there. So it just tells me. This quote is quite just interesting for me. Like, creativity is intelligence, have fun. While you're doing whatever you're doing, motivate yourself, but have fun along the way. Find ways of making whatever you are doing interesting, so that you're not always bored, you're not always sad and whatnot. That's one thing that motivates me. Have you guys heard?
Yeah, for me, I think. I think I've heard that before, and I think all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Yeah.
If you study too much, you go crazy. Yeah, you have to have time to at least have some form of entertainment, at least to release some kind of stress. Yeah, because everything doing hard work is stressful.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to find some way and release a little stress to refresh the body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emma, do you have any quote, or what quote have you created yourself, or a quote you heard that motivates you?
For me, like I always tell myself, like failure is not my destiny. Like everything that makes me like I always just tell myself, like failure is not my destiny, and I have to achieve no matter what. I want to become a doctor, and I want to make my family proud, more especially my dad, because he finds, like, you know, when sometimes you hear your parents saying, like, whenever he says my child wants to be a doctor, I see from him the way he speaks. So that thing makes me like, it makes me very happy. Like my daddy, yeah. So for me, it's like my dream and what my family is expecting of me. So failure is not my destiny. No matter what, I have to achieve. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all that we have for today.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for your insights and your thoughts that you've shared.
You're
It
most
was-
welcome.
It was amazing stuff. Well, it's sad Tando is not here, but anyway, thank you guys for joining and just for being here to hear us talk about motivation. And thank you guys again for joining. It was amazing having you. If you have not subscribed, please do subscribe, like the video, and comment. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much.